Changed.
I know, right? Look at me. I got a haircut today. I was like, yo, that's why it's gonna be funny.
What is my freaking thing? Central Hub for Health. Well, okay, good.
Yeah, so that's what I asked you.
I
I was like,
wait,
so what does that mean? Yeah.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kinda unfamiliar right now.
As far as things to do with CST, we will be dropping these Pancake Tuesday shirts. I hope you guys rock with it. The date is to be determined, right? It will be a 1 day cop and drop. So once I put it up, you have 1 day to get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Too bad. All right. For my basketball players, right? Wednesdays. Hopefully for the next 2 weeks we have a session. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys on the court. I don't really have much else to say, right? This episode was a good episode, good second inaugural episode, whatever. I think inaugural is only for the first one, I think. Whatever. This episode was a dope episode. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get right into it. Welcome to the Strong Ties podcast, hosted by me, Ron. I'd like to introduce our guest today, or my guest today, Galen Sydney. Right, so let's go. Round of applause for Galen. I've actually never said his name, like your full name, right?
No.
So I'm gonna call you G. But I want to start off with like what you're doing right now, which is Titan Athletics, and you're working at Lincoln Prep, correct?
Yeah. So Lincoln's just been a basketball thing. Obviously, you know, basketball. Just continue coaching. So got the opportunity to head out there and be an assistant coach.
Yeah.
So jumped at that just because, first of all, I love coaching, and then coaching at one of the highest levels for basketball in Canada right now, and probably in one of the better leagues in the OSBA. Like it's been great. Last year we had a great run. We had a few dope athletes.
Yeah, I seen some of them. They were monsters. Yeah.
Monsters like Jefferson Koulibaly is out at Washington State about to have a beast season. So
that's cool.
Some other guys, and then so Lincoln's been an experience. This year's obviously different than any other year.
COVID year,
COVID year is tough, but it's going well so far. And then Titan Athletics, that's a new endeavor.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's exciting.
It's been good too. Like we started, obviously, you know, we go way back, but doing the coaching thing, been doing the personal training, doing fitness and all that stuff. So basically, working for the city, just kind of put everything that I did into, instead of working for someone and doing it
for yourself.
Doing it for myself. And then I found other health and wellness enthusiasts and people that did other sporting things, whether that be coaching, training, and got them on board and be like, yo, instead of putting the time, doing the same thing that you would do at another place, why don't we just come together, and do it together? So
that's the biggest thing too, right?
Yeah. So got a dope team of guys that just want to give back first off, and then they're just like, yo, we've worked in places where we've been limited to doing it a specific way or having certain things in the way, and now we get to run everything kind of the way we want to run it, and then collaborate with so many different people just to
like-minded people,
just collaborate with as many people to say, you know what, are you doing anything sport related? Because again, we're doing athletics. We're not just doing fitness. We're doing
not just basketball. It's all over.
All over. We got our soccer session set up. We've done in the summer. We did volleyball.
That's dope. You played volleyball, right? I remember in high school you played volleyball.
High school days, volleyball. Volleyball's life.
Yeah.
Soccer's in the mix there.
Yeah.
We even did like under the Titan brand. We did a few like drop-in ultimate frisbee.
Oh, that's dope.
Ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
Honestly,
the highlights I've seen,
they're
hard.
If I have to retire to ever just play a sport and I can still run, it's not. If it's not golf, it'll be ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, it's a lot of running, right? Is it a contact? Not really contact.
There's no real contact. It's more or less just running, and it's just fun because you got to be able to throw and catch because throwing a frisbee is
hard. It's different. It's different. No, I can't. I'm not good at it. When we played in high school, we had those high school days when you would
just play for fun, like
play at a gym, whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't good. I was just like fast, right? So you throw it.
Send me. I'm gonna go catch it.
Yeah. Well, like with like Titan Athletics and with Lincoln, like, and you were just mentioning like the COVID year, like how have you guys like battled it? Or, like what are you guys doing to like continue to grow? Because even on my end, like the reason why I'm doing the podcast, right, is because like I'm trying to find a way to do things at home.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit digitally. Like you know, you're like the podcast. I could always do it through Zoom, but it's always a lot better for me when I like to do it in person.
In-person stuff is definitely, and again, that's the hardest part because there's in-person is so limited.
Yeah.
For Lincoln's been good. Like again, we got the regulations. They outline them, and it changes. For those that don't know, Lincoln's out in Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
So sometimes, based on how soon it happens, some of the regulations don't hit us first.
Yeah. It is just Peel right now, right?
It's just Peel, Toronto, Ottawa.
Because I know I work at the photo studio over at Humber.
Yeah.
And we can't get lunch. We can't dine in to get lunch. Past Steels, we have to go the other side.
To Vaughan.
Like, we'll literally go there, like, oh, you guys want to grab lunch and dine in? And I'm like, are we allowed? And they're like, we have to drive a little bit, so it's a little bit longer lunch, but we'll go and we'll get food and sit in. But it's just like, it's so weird because like it's not far.
It's not far, but it's just like you legit cross a borderline and you're allowed.
You're in that region.
I've been driving out to Oakville just for dinner sometimes. Yeah. It's crazy, but no. So Hamilton's been dope. It's we've been able to get into the gym for the most part, getting on the court. Can only really do skills and drills, so haven't got to see the guys up and down, but it's been making it work. And then Titan, we're just transitioning now to, we did a lot of our stuff outdoor in the midst of COVID. We transitioned indoor for a portion of time, and then with COVID coming back and putting more restrictions, we've now gone online. So we're doing Zoom classes.
That's dope.
The basketball, the sports stuff, we can still get in the gym.
Like you said, it's just skills, drills, no scrimmages,
no scrimmages, which is all right because, again, we're not trying to run a team or anything. We're just legit trying to offer some training. And then, for the most part, we're trying to do as much pre-recorded stuff. Because we want to support any kind of athletics, just giving the general public or an athlete just a place where they can find content of something to do. Like I know me, I'm at home. I was never gonna pick up a ball and sit and do a dribbling set because I just didn't have the content to do it. I didn't have anything to follow. But I would go out there and we'd play games with friends and stuff. We'd go play one-on-one. We'd do stuff outside all the time. So
100%.
Finding stuff where you can just follow is just gonna put it up and throw it up on the website.
I mean, even for me, like I remember growing up, like I would, like you see me practice and stuff. Like I would go and just do the drills by myself. But if it wasn't for YouTube, if it wasn't for those platforms that like had all those things, then that like people really overlook.
Exactly.
Like the biggest thing with me and like training, like how I see, like especially just strictly basketball for now, it was like, okay, you charge a certain rate, and not everybody could afford it. Right, that's personal training. And you charge the group rate, not everyone could afford it. The next best thing, like you said, is like the YouTube, whatever, Zoom, right?
The amount of times I used to just go on YouTube and be like, yo,
just get whatever you need.
Crazy handles. And you watch a guy.
Gannon Baker.
And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do that. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do that. And then you kind of break that down yourself and be like, all right, put two together. And then you try to go faster. And then it's, I used to watch videos all the time. And it wasn't to see who got crossed, but it was always to see like how they do
How they did, exactly,
and then I try to break it down for myself. And so I just want to make sure that we offer that as a business to people so that they have that resource.
Being like at the age that we're at now, and like you're centered your career mostly around sports and like athletics. Like, how do you do that every day? Like, on my end, like I know it's difficult when it comes to like, I I guess, like income. It's not
Yeah.
steady,
It's not.
right? A lot of it is like coaching is volunteer.
Man.
And then even if it isn't, it's like very little. So how do you find that passion like all the time? Like I don't know how long I've known you, but
Always
I've been in the gym
been-
with you for my whole since I've known you.
Man,
You know?
I would say since grade 9,
Yeah.
I was back at my elementary school,
Mhm.
coaching guys like your age. Like I don't know if you
Oh
know
yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Campbell and
Justin
those,
Campbell, Nicky Barnes,
Nicky
yeah.
Barnes, all those guys. Like
Yeah, San Lorenzo.
all those
Yeah.
SLR guys
Yeah.
going back. And it was always like, yo, every time you get in the gym
Mhm.
or you get to a workout, that's really all I needed to do.
Yeah.
The in between, so like my drive from home
Mhm.
to the gym, sweating sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, I just worked a full day.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go show up.
Mhm.
But the minute, or for getting to Lincoln, sometimes we're in the gym at like 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
So I'm up by 4, drive up to Hamilton, and I'm like, I don't really want to do the job. But I'm like, I gotta go, so let's just go. But by the
Yeah.
time you get to the gym,
Yeah. It's different. That's
you're
safe
there.
haven, yeah.
You're there. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, this is my office. My office is,
Yeah. It's
is a
ball
place
court.
I get to a ball court.
Yeah.
So then
Very
it
true.
just kind of gives me that go. But for the most part, it's just getting there. It's just you
Yeah.
gotta get there.
Yeah.
And again, the income, it is what it is right
Yeah.
now. And like I hope to do as much work as I can to make it steady, to make it a reliable
Sustainable,
resource
yeah.
and sustainable. But
Yeah.
right now, it's just the joy of doing it and being able to
Yeah.
just collaborate. Like being here with you right now, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, we sit, we kick it, we talk. It happens, but it's like now we're doing something.
Exactly. Yeah. And with like all the, I guess like growing up and you playing basketball, you being a coach, like what made you want to coach? Because there's different reasons people want to coach, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, on my end, like I love coaching because I like the chess game of it.
Yeah.
But and I've always explained this to people that coaching and training is two different things. Because as a coach, you hide weaknesses and you show them their strengths. So if I can't dribble, you put him in the corner to shoot.
You hide him
Right?
and you figure out what
If
he
you
does
can't,
well.
yeah. If you can't play defense, then we're gonna hide you on pick and roll. Make sure you don't get caught.
Yeah.
But like as a trainer, and Kobe Bryant says this. A lot of like greats say this. Like I have to be comfortable living in that uncomfortable situation. Like knowing that you can't dribble with your left hand, but we're gonna work on it the whole day. So like, how did you how did you become a coach? How did you what did you find in it? Why did you like it?
Man, I'm telling you, right? Just got stuck.
That's what it was, eh?
Got stuck and then found out that it wasn't stuck as in a bad kind of stuck. It was I kind of like this thing kind of stuck.
100%.
Like, I'm telling you, Tito Billy found me.
Yeah.
And I was home after playing university ball.
Yeah.
And injured and not really doing much basketball wise, and say, yo, just come check out at practice.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to come watch your bros and some kids hoop and just maybe say, yo, you can make it, because if you give them that in New York, you can make it here. If you make it, kind of like just and
give them perspective. Like I'm from the same city.
I'm here and
Yeah.
I did this and I've been where you've been and you can get out. And then it was like, yo, can you show them a drill? I'm like, yeah, these are kids. They're like grade 4 or 5. Like, you probably just want to try the 3-man weave.
Yeah.
Get them passing the basketball. He's like, no, like I want a drill that's gonna make them think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, let me see. Well, my coach was kind of crazy out there. We were in Iowa, but he was cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. So I threw something together, put them through it, and then he's like, yo, just if you're in town, just come by, just check it out. So then
Constantly hitting you
messaging me, hit me up. This time, like, we might have been using MSN Messenger if that dates how old.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
But no, maybe Facebook Messenger.
I was young too.
Yeah.
Like showing up to those practices. I was young too.
you weren't driving there, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, we just did that, and then it became fun.
Yeah.
And again, that chess game part was crazy. It was understanding each and every different player, finding their strengths, their weaknesses. One job. Okay, your responsibility right now is to just come out here and win this game. Okay, this is the end of your season, as we know right now. I can't say we're gonna have the same team next year. I can't say we're gonna have the same players next year. So make your impact right now, and let everybody know in Division 1, in Division 2.
Yeah.
But then I kind of stepped away from that. I'm like, you know what? I like the skill development side.
Yeah.
I like
100%.
starting with a blank canvas
Yeah.
and molding that into a piece where you're like, yo, you see the way you shoot the basketball?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
The way you play, like,
Yeah. Helping them get to where they want to go.
where they want to get to. There was a time, where coaching, I didn't have to coach.
Yeah.
There were 5 guys on the court
That knew exactly what they
that
did.
knew what we practiced, what was going to come to the game.
Mm-hmm.
It worked,
Yeah.
and it just looked good.
Yeah.
And it was like, wait, we started from 5 guys that didn't know how to dribble, shoot, or pass.
0.
And now we make them, like, that was a dope feeling. So then I went to, like, doing more, like, even at Lincoln, I would say I'm more of a
Skill development.
player development
Yeah.
coach. And again,
That's dope, yeah.
help the program with decisions when we're there, things I see,
Yeah.
as coaches, we miss things.
Yeah.
So definitely we throw ideas back and forth, we talk, but I'm out there working with player development. So again,
Yeah.
even for Titan, I'm like, I'm not trying to build a team, run a
Yeah.
AAU team and
Definitely
do
not.
all that EYBL stuff, but definitely trying to build that skill development.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's an opportunity to coach, so if there's ever a program that's looking, I'm thinking about it,
Yeah,
jumping
yeah.
back into it. But it is a commitment, so
100%. Like, with like training, it's like for that session,
You're
whatever.
in your- yeah.
You're in your zone with the 4 players, with the 1 player, regardless.
yeah.
But when it's in a team, it's always thinking about like the team environment, right?
Mhm.
Building the culture, whatever. And I think that's one thing that like a lot of people don't see, and like a lot of people don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of parents, right?
No, they don't. Parents,
Yeah. So it's like the delivery.
It's a
Yeah.
full-time commitment because you thinking about a tournament.
Yeah.
You have your team. You got to prep for that tournament.
Yeah.
Then you're thinking about, wait, who am I gonna play? So if it's local,
Yeah, there's adjustments.
if it's
yeah.
local, you're making these adjustments that you got thrown into your practice,
Mhm.
get into your plan,
Yeah.
and then be able to execute that weekend. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then when you're going to a
I
tournament,
mean, I tried coaching 1 year. I tried coaching last year. I did well.
Yeah,
I did
your
well.
team was dope.
Right? Our team was sick, but it's like, again, like it was
Stress.
stressful.
Yeah,
Like,
then you're like the
Yeah.
balance of my service to all these guys as players.
yeah.
Like I'm trying to get everybody in.
Yeah.
Can you always do it? No.
Especially at the high school level.
You
And
can't.
out like a travel team, yeah.
Travel team, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can always try to get guys
Yeah.
2-3 minutes here. But you can't. You can't.
It's hard.
I'll be honest. It's not fair. But nothing's fair right now. Like,
Yeah.
You just go through the times where if you're up, you're up.
Yeah.
And if you're down, you figure out a way to get up.
Yeah.
So.
It's true. Like that's what one thing that like I always feel like with again with parents and everything. It's or even with like just like basketball training and like coaching in general. Like a lot of it is who the person is.
Yeah.
Right. Like this, it's not a secret. Like the reason my family and I stayed as close contact with you growing like even
Yeah.
till now is because of who you are, not because you were the coach
Yeah.
or my brothers or whatever. Right. So like that was like an important thing. Like a lot of people go into it, and like when I was starting to coach. The older heads, right? The titos and titos are like, why is this guy coaching?
Yeah.
And it's
Who
just
is
like,
this guy?
but the way I deliver it to the players and the way they see me is different than just an older guy.
Yeah.
And then like, and yeah, like I'm a little bit obsessed. Like I'll watch all these YouTube videos of how LeBron breaks down his zone or whatever, right?
Man,
But
it's bad.
yeah, like it's just that I guess like that connection between the players,
Yeah.
right? So like, just going back to Lincoln, like with that connection that you develop, like don't you find it difficult because they're at high school level that they're leaving in the next year?
Yeah.
A lot of them are leaving the
the,
next
the
year.
transition year. And,
Yeah.
and even like this year, we were able to graduate 9 guys into programs.
That's dope. Wow.
So
Into like the
into OCAA
Yeah.
down south over the states,
That's dope.
university.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, but
Mhm.
and now it's like building that same relationship that you work so hard to get to
Yeah.
with a totally new group.
Yeah.
But again, the obsession. It's
Yeah.
other people that want something from basketball.
Uh-huh.
You have that common denominator,
Yeah.
and now you start to build on that. And I think even when I came to coach your bros, I was in my 3rd year of uni. I was mad young.
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Mad young, and
Yeah.
I know I heard as much. Some of it was in Tagalog, and I was like, I know you're like, who is
Who is this guy? Yeah.
Who is
yeah,
this guy?
Yeah.
And then they started to get to know me. We started winning, and things started to change. But it was always like, yo, this young kid is coaching, and
my kids,
like, and I don't think I drove at the time. I was asking parents to get me rides.
I remember.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But then things just grew, and like, again, being a coach where I think I put the parents aside, and I'm like, yo, I'm here for the kids, like.
Yeah. And not even just basketball.
And not even
everything.
I'm here for the kids all out. Like, we used to do things outside, camping, skiing.
You would literally, like, I'd come home and I'd be like, yo, where's my bros? They're like, oh, they're with Gaelen. They're skating. I'm like, that's dope. Like, that's good.
And it was like, and that became the better part of, like, say, the coaching environment. So it was like, but so even out at Lincoln last year and this year, it's like, I talk to the players as much as I can. We all have, especially at that level, you get told things that you don't like.
Of course, yeah.
You miss a layup, you turn the basketball over, you make a mistake that costs something, you're going to get told and reminded that you made that mistake. Not every mistake, but you're going to get reminded. And I think when they're having that emotional breakdown between the game, school, life in general, it's like, now I'm someone that they can relate to who's somewhat close in age, and that'll
resonate with them way more.
That will resonate more than just being like, yo, you messed up.
Yeah.
That's the end. No, it's not. Like, we all make mistakes. We all played ball. We know what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need you in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sort yourself out.
Yeah.
So that we get that business done. And again, so that's how I kind of just built the relationships through games, through talking to guys, hanging out in Hamilton. They ain't much to do, but just hanging out with the guys, talking, and got down to that level. So
that's dope. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly you're most excited for with these 2 days that you have coming up?
Just everybody showing up. Appreciate all y'all showing up and participating and working hard and listening to everybody. I think that's the most important, just seeing y'all faces. So. How I trained when I was younger? Just always in the gym. I ain't really have a specific way of training. I was just always in the gym all the time.
Going back a little bit with like tight end and everything, like when it did pop up and you started it, like I figured it was you.
Yeah,
it wasn't a secret or anything.
I didn't really put my name on it. And still, even right now, like we're talking and it's hard. It doesn't resonate.
Yeah.
How much of a part that I'm into the business.
Yeah.
It is, to say the least, partly my business.
Yeah.
Again, I'm in it with my partners. We say everything is equal, but again, the idea to start it, I know I kind of came up with that and kind of just reached out.
Get the ball rolling, get the team together, see if we're on the same page.
Some people just need a push, and it was like, I had COVID and other things just kind of pushed me to start something, and I was like, I know there's other people that
are hungry, just like
are hungry.
Yeah.
It's just they need someone to kind of bring them along.
Yeah.
And that's how we kind of got started. So but. We here.
I mean, that's why, like, even on with like CST and like the whole basketball thing, like a lot of it was like, you know me, I've always been training like low key here and there, whatever. But like, bro, being in Michigan, that experience was like different.
Oh, being in the States, completely different environment.
Different. So when I came back, I was thinking like, you know, I can do this for myself. I can do it for not for myself, but like as a living. Like I want to be able to be around the game for as long as I can be around the game.
100.
You know, and with like tight end and like the fact that like you said like the reason I brought you on is because I just wanted you to talk about it. I wanted you to like you know like it's a lot of the things that I do with CST. It's like making sure that it's tangible, that people can feel it, right? With the merch, or it's like the we see each other. Like I want you to feel like a part of it, and then like seeing tight end and seeing it like grow, you know, in the small stages that it's growing in right now. It's pretty sick to see, you know, like you went from like going outside Marcy's, now you're at Redline, now you're at Zoom, and like it's cool.
It's wild. It's like outdoor workouts, bro.
Yeah.
Outdoor workouts, and it was like it was the only thing
available at the time.
available.
You come up like again with so much workout tools, so much gear,
I'd come up with the full gym. So again, over the years, you start to just build on what you have for the day that you don't feel like driving to the gym. And so just had all that equipment there, and then coaching all these years, you build up, you have all these things. It started off with just like, I think it was 4 of us. 2 of my cousins, one of my boys and his girl, and we're like, yo, what's Central? Let's go to Marcy's. Went to Marcy's, just got a quick workout in, and everyone's like, yo, it's dope. Like, I'm gonna tell somebody. I'm like, yo, tell them, let's do it. I'm like, and then we started advertising, we started building from there. Fitness has always been a part, like, you know, from high school to university, to understanding what's necessary. Fitness has been huge, and then graduating in kin, it's like, yo, understanding the body, how it works, understanding different people, what their needs were, was like, and being able to give back. It was just fun. Like, it was a great experience. We went from 2 classes a week to the peak of summer. We were at 6 classes. So I was teaching Monday twice, Wednesday twice, Friday twice.
You started doubling up on the days.
Double up on the days, go back-to-back classes. It was wild. And then again, we met good people, made good connections, and started to go indoor, change that platform. Again, what I don't think people understand or know about Titan is it's not just fitness, it's not just athletics, but we want it to be a place where anyone that is looking for something fitness related, athletic related, the resource or the connection is there. So it's not myself doing the training so much that we kind of take pride in. It's being able to say, like, I know for me, if I played ball, I played ball with the people that I knew, the clubs that I knew, and
that was it. Whoever was around.
But did I put the time into the other parts, to my nutrition, to my fitness? Nah, man. I was at every Filipino party eating what I could.
100%,
And
100%.
Lifting was, I'm gonna crank out a few push-ups at night. Didn't even need to squat, didn't do anything like that till university. But I'm like, now that's so important to the whole game, the whole nutrition, the whole.
You have the knowledge,
Getting that knowledge and then understanding. It was like, if all of that was under one umbrella, it would be so much easier to be a better athlete.
100%,
Because I could find yoga, I could find fitness, I could find a personal trainer, I could find group fitness classes, I could find what I needed, plus now skills and drills for my craft.
Very true.
So we were like, yo, let's build this as not necessarily a service provider where we are
just doing
fitness classes or just doing basketball.
Camps,
We want to be able to connect with as many trainers, as many people that are trying to build their own brand, but also work for the general public to say give back. So we got other trainers on there, fitness guys that are working with just athletes.
That's dope.
They do HIIT, they do high performance training. We got people that are working with flexibility and mobility.
That's important. Need that.
You need that, but you should see their clientele. Their clientele is way older than I am. As much as I would say I need that class. But their clientele is a little older. But again, it's, if you go to the Titan website, you can now find or get in contact with someone that's gonna be able to help you.
What you need,
What you need.
That's dope.
Anything, if it's an athletic need.
I can see your website.
You can, check it out, man.
All right, so yesterday my camera cut off, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But Galen came back. We're gonna finish off the pod. We were actually just talking about his website. I don't know if we got the full conversation on your website. So if you guys want to talk about that again, like what you can find on it, whatever.
Yeah. So TitanXathletics.ca. And basically it is just a platform where we're posting some of our content. So we're posting some of the training stuff that we're offering when it comes to fitness, the different sports we offer, but we're really just building content for everything. So basically, if you come to the website, you'll be able eventually to find home workouts that you can do
Yeah.
to, if you can't make it to the gym, you can't make it to a class,
yeah.
you can't make it to the Zoom.
Yeah.
You'll get some pre-recorded stuff up there. Definitely gonna work on some pre-recorded stuff for ball.
Yeah.
So like simple ball handling drills, things we do,
Yeah.
things you would do at a training session that if you wouldn't think of or you just wouldn't do unless you had something, a visual to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. And we mentioned that earlier. It was like how we would go on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah,
like
how
that.
we used to like go on YouTube and stuff.
Would that be like available on the website and YouTube?
Yeah, so basically the YouTube channel is gonna should be up in a little bit, but
Okay.
we're getting on the website first, putting everything there.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
YouTube channel, yeah.
What I want to even do is kind of what I used to do like mentally is watch again AI, Penny, watch those Jamal Crawford crossovers,
Yeah.
and then break them down into what you can practice to get there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look this way when it starts, but this concept to this concept puts together. So kind of like, oh, this is the AI killer crossover, and then you're working that step cross to breaking it down. Yeah. So
that'd be dope, right? Because that helps a lot too. Like, and then just it gets people visualizing it too. Yeah. I think that's the hardest part. Like when you're trying to like train for something, is like really visualizing,
seeing.
Yeah.
A lot of times you do something in practice and you're like, when am I ever gonna do this in
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
But if you can like see what it looks like, the in game, and then you look what it looks like as you break it down, it's dope.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy I came back because these pretzels are kind of fire.
Fire, right?
Hell yeah.
Peanut butter. I didn't even ask if you're allergic, but yeah.
Oh, you? Anaphylactic.
Yeah, actually, that brings me to like going back to like the way I train and stuff. Like a lot of it, like there's like training tools that we use, the cone, the ball, and a lot of people don't see the benefits of it. All it is like it's accountability, and at the same time, it's not necessarily game situation, but like body position.
Body, yeah.
Right, getting your body in that position, like shoulder low. So those are the things that like I try to emphasize when I'm training. Right,
Yeah.
and then those are like.
I remember the amount of times that we're doing those pylon grabs and just working out with the twins for fun, and it's like you're never gonna say grab something mid-air, switch hands and throw it up.
Yeah.
But the concept to be low on that sweep. To focus on take contact here and then finish.
Like we did that one where I tossed the thing up at you. And you just grab it. Yeah, it's just like that's like because a lot of what I learned when I was in Michigan actually, and this is like something that we didn't even get to talk about was when you're going for a layup, like the best way people assume to simulate it is by dummy defense, right? Like you're there, but like it's there. So with the concept of a foam roller or with like throw a med ball or whatever, something small, or you've seen like his videos where he's like throwing the big exercise ball. Yeah. Right. The concept behind it is just like what do you feel in midair when you're about to go for a layup? Like you feel sometimes nervous. You feel a defender on your hip. You feel like not necessarily like feelings, but like sensations.
It's like that understanding that you beat one and you know
there's something else coming.
Something else is coming.
But you don't know from where. So that's what like the foam roller is like. I could be tossing it this way or this way, but either way, like now you're
adjusting and making that the principle to finish, making sure that you can still finish regardless of what you're being thrown at and tossed at. No.
So that's what I try to focus on just like those little positions and like sensations in the game.
100%. And that's what again I think our pre-recorded stuff is kind of get people to get an understanding of what it looks like, what you break it down as, and then again when you come up and you sign up for a program, then you get that sensation.
What you expect,
Exactly. So it's like you have a basic understanding of dribble cross, step dribble cross, whatever, and then you get there and it's like now you're adding that contact, you're adding that sensation, that feeling, the in-person stuff. So it's definitely what our website is gonna offer, what we have to offer. Right now it's very information based. It has our merch obviously. Selling that product. Again, it's more than just I say a service provider. It's going to be a platform where you can come out again. It's fashion, it's fitness, it's athletics, it's everything.
It's a central hub. That's what it is.
Central hub, man. Anything health and wellness sector.
And like that, like brings me to like another point with like, since you're going online and stuff, like I feel like obviously the COVID situation is terrible, but like everybody's starting to see that like online, like digital, like going digital is really like not the way to go, but you have to be in that avenue.
There's an opportunity, and it's definitely an avenue to take advantage of. And again, as bad as what's going on is going on. I must say, for me, somewhat of a blessing in disguise.
Of course, yeah, you know what I mean.
It's definitely opened my eyes to other opportunities and branching out different things. This whole concept of being online, man, I'm on my phone, I'm on my computer nonstop before COVID.
Yeah.
But doing things productive, probably not.
Yeah.
I was watching tape, I was watching balls,
100%,
just chilling.
Yeah.
And now like I use my computer, I use my phone as a source of business.
Yeah. That's a stream of income, you know, like it's being productive on your phone, which is like super important, right? That's what I try to get across to like my brothers and the young guys. Like, you guys are so young, you guys know how to use a phone so well. Like, like make money.
Yeah, you're on it all the time.
Know?
Why not make some money doing something? And again, like, as much as I say make money, it's part of it, but it's just understanding that cookie cutter format that I think we spoke about of school, university, and getting somewhere.
Yeah.
That's one stream. That's for a stream of people.
Yeah.
That may not be for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is an opportunity that you can take advantage to at least excel at something that you know how to do and you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
If you take it up and you try. So.
Exactly. Yeah. That's I totally got back to. I mean, that's what we mentioned earlier, which was just like just starting something.
Just
like,
start.
You know, that's the hardest thing, to be honest. This is how we usually end our podcast. We're gonna do a draft. I did top 3 Kanye albums with my cousin last time.
Fire.
Right, which that was tough. That one was actually tough.
Fire, because y'all were throwing banger after banger, like album top to bottoms. I saw that.
Yeah. So like this week we have Gaelen here. We're gonna go over 2 topics. But the first one, top 3 Jordans, like Jordan silhouettes, not colorway, but like just the number.
Just a number.
Just the number. You get first pick as always.
Yeah.
Serpentine.
I'm gonna keep it fresh, classic, OG. Starting with the ones. Start with the ones.
Yeah.
You keep it like that's he hooped.
Yeah.
You're casual.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
That's true. That's literally it's a 6 shoe. Yeah. One of the best silhouettes. Let's see. Because I have like a couple shoes. Like
I'm nervous right now because you got back to back right now.
I know. Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely taking the 11s.
Oh.
11s for sure.
Fire.
11s for sure. And 6s.
Ooh.
So like I like 11s
Ooh.
because of the shape of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I like the 6s because those are actually one of my favorites. But
they're epic shoes.
But see, I like the 4s, right? But I like the Black Cat 4s. So they have like a certain model that I like.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like the full thing, like definitely 11s and definitely 6s. What's your pick? You have 2.
2. I'm going back to back.
What's your last 2 picks?
I got the last 2.
Yeah.
So can't go 11s, can't go 4s. I'm gonna say.
No, you can go 4s. Can't go 11s, can't go 6s.
Oh, 11 6. I'm gonna have to go with. I like the 9s.
The 9s, eh? Okay.
Yeah, the 9s kept it classy.
I mean, that was in Space Jam as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they had I think it was called the Baron 9s. Those are sick, actually.
And
that's underrated. I didn't expect that. That was a good one.
The 9s hold it down, and then it's a tough one for me. It's between the 14s and the 10s.
Yo, listen, I have a pair of 10s in there right now.
I might have to walk out with them, like,
because those are the real hooping shoes.
Yeah,
those are the real hooping shoes.
You hooped in them, and now everyone like just kicking it. But I also like the 14s. Like they got that clean, just low profile. Like
they were based off of Ferrari, so.
I'm gonna say the 14s are my pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
I like
1 9 14 for me.
1 9 14, and then I'll give you a 4th one. You can have the 10s.
Taking the 10s to walk away with.
Yeah. So I'll draft the last 2. So we'll do top 4 right now because I like another one. I like the 16s, which Westbrook just came out with. It looks like has like a panel over it. Has a panel over a zipper. It's like this one. Mine's right here. This one.
Talk to me.
This one.
You know what?
Nice little panel. It looks like AI's almost.
Yeah,
AI's almost look at that.
But I got stressed with ball shoes that have anything that come over. Like
I know.
Eventually, that thing is flapping on you.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear the KDs. I have these KDs. And I don't like the strap. So this one maybe not the ball, but
it's swag. Yeah.
So those ones for sure, 16s, and I mean, I never had these, but I really like 12s.
12, yeah, 12.
So I've always wanted flu games.
12,
You know?
yeah, 12
Black and red.
Black
yeah.
and red. And
Yeah.
I've always seen, like, you always see them anytime you're always going to see
Yeah.
at least one guy.
Yeah, at least rocking them. Like I remember, Damian Lillard had like a YouTube series called License to Lillard,
Yeah.
and it was like his draft workout, and he was always wearing 12.
12s.
And I was just like, damn, bro, I need
I want to
those.
get a pair,
Yeah, I was like grade 12 at that time too, which is pretty sick. All right, so then the last draft that we're gonna do is top 3 basketball movies. Top 3 basketball movies.
I'm about this one. Like,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't watch like TV shows. I watch straight movies all the time.
All the time, eh?
And there are some movies, like basketball movies, you go through like it's easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I know you're gonna throw out something on my list, so I'm gonna start with all time.
Yeah.
I don't care how big, how old, how whatever. I'm going Space Jam.
Space Jam, okay.
My number one.
That is my number one. I want to be my number one too.
The rest of them are. I have some sleepers on the list.
Yeah.
But
that was just like history, you know?
Like,
Yeah.
It's Looney Tunes.
I can't knock it, yeah.
It's Looney Tunes and it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah. You see, if you look right there, they're not there right now, but Space Jam is right there.
Yo,
that's why I have them.
That's the life.
Yeah, that's why I have them. That's a good pick. And I have to pick the other obvious one. I have to pick Coach Carter.
Yeah.
That's my number one.
That's huge.
Yeah. I gotta pick Coach Carter, and then second pick. This is tough. There's a lot of good ones. I don't want to name them, but like, I'm the type of person where I need to name it out loud, so I have it.
You have
loud.
it, yeah.
You know, I have to pull up something still.
But when you said that,
Yeah.
movies just started like
Uh-huh.
my own Netflix just started flowing in my head. It's like scrolling.
Okay. I mean, I've watched a couple of like the ones in the 90s. Like, I never really watched White Man Can't Jump, so that's definitely not on my list. But maybe because it had Shaq and Penny. Blue Chips number 2.
Blue Chips, okay.
Yeah, Blue Chips number 2.
That's big.
Yeah. And I remember like, shout out to Josh Boda, because he always wanted to name the team Blue Chips. Just because of that movie, bro. Kills me.
Yo.
So now you have 2 picks.
That's fire. I totally remember that.
Oh man, I'm hoping you don't pick this last one. Come on, bro.
You ain't gonna trust me. Like, if that's not your era, that's not what you gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go with Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He got game.
Game was it? Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I did watch it, but I didn't appreciate it as much.
Yeah, and then
I'm definitely gonna rewatch that.
I gotta watch it. Oh my god, they're just flying in my head like
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw like after we hash this out, I'm gonna just start throwing them out and you be like, damn.
Yeah. I know a couple too. But like top 3 is hard, right? That's why.
I guess this.
There's one that I do want.
I'm gonna just say I love the story. It's the love-hate relationship with me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say it might not be top 3, but I just love watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Loving basketball. Like
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's in a lot of people's top 3 for sure, you know?
It's up there. It's not like the essential hoop dream thing, but I like that movie.
Yeah. Okay. My last one is like, again, we'll talk about the other ones right after.
Yeah.
And my last one for sure is like Mike.
Little bow out.
Yeah, bro, they had AI in it. Dirk, Steve
Vince Carter. Like, it was crazy. That lineup was unreal.
Yeah, it was sick. And they had like what? Second star player, Tracy Murray, Teen Time.
That was
Tracy Reynolds. Tracy Murray's the guy of the Raptors.
The light skin guy.
Top 3 Raptor. He's a top 3 Raptor. Tracy Murray. Don't kill me. Yeah.
Oh man, when they're in the car.
Yeah.
No, poo. Up it. All right, but I'm gonna just have to throw out.
This is a movie I like. This one. 6 Man.
Oh, 6 Man's dope.
With the Wayans Brothers. Yeah, that was a good one. Like that's one of my like.
Yo, let me tell you, you gotta think about crazy. Joanna Man.
Joanna Man.
Watch it.
Watch
You
it.
haven't seen it. Watch it.
They spell that.
Bro.
Like that?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
2002.
Jokes. Mad jokes.
Okay.
Mad jokes. Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew, yeah, that's a low-key one too.
Low-key.
Yeah. Thunderstruck is a KD.
Thunderstruck KD. Like,
but like, you know, like even like other basketball movies, like
Glory Road.
Glory Road. Yeah, that's the one that I really want to put in there.
That one came up because that story is like fire. Like, Common and Just Right was.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
It's a
the
good
injury
one,
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
You obviously got the LeBron James story.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't count though. That one's so good, but yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
count. It's more than a game, right?
Yeah. Oh damn, Denzel and he got game.
Yeah. But you picked that Jesus Shuttleworth.
Yeah. Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
Tripping. Oh, the worst one.
The worst movie?
Like Mike 2.
Oh yeah, that was with I don't know, the kid. It wasn't Bow Wow anymore. It was that other kid. Was he in? Let me see that kid. Was he in? He was the kid in. I think Rebound as well.
Can't stand that.
Yeah, that wasn't a good movie at all.
White Man Can't Jump is a dope movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not on my
Yeah.
list. But no, there's. You wouldn't like. No, I can't even put that one on. Like that was crazy. Forget that. But that was a dope. Like I could watch all those.
Yeah. Right now, if anything.
Yeah.
Just run it back.
Yeah, just run it back.
Yeah.
No, but yo,
Yeah.
that movie,
Joanna Man.
Joanna Man.
Alright. That's actually a low key. I never heard of that. I heard of that.
Jokes.
Okay. That's sick. Alright, that's the end of it.
Yo.
Anything you want to plug? Like
That was a fire. Like honestly, all those
Coming
combos just
back.
had me like
Yeah.
my head just going. But yeah, back day 2. Like
Yeah.
let's go episode 3. Like what,
Basically, yeah, like, cause I know when it did cut off, like, you know, Titan Athletics, you want to
Yeah.
talk about that?
that's huge. Like
Yeah.
Titan Athletics
Yeah.
is going to be one-stop shop for anything athletics.
Yeah.
And that's what we want it to be. We want to collaborate with as many people out there that are doing what it takes to get people better in any aspect of life, whether it be yoga, whether it be fitness,
Yeah.
sport-specific stuff,
Yeah.
health and nutrition. So like, it's just a mix of whatever's going on.
That's dope.
You already know it brought back a new coaching right now, like especially up in Hamilton, brought back a new passion, new appreciation for the game, and then coaching, teaching at that level. So I'll probably do that for a while until who knows, maybe another gig comes up.
Yeah.
But it's definitely good to be back and
Dope.
enjoying it. So
Yeah.
you know, just keep it busy, man.
Keep him busy. And the last thing I want to touch on is just like, do you have anything to say to like, I don't know, like just like motivational, like something that you live by, something you live by. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I mentioned to you earlier was like, mine was like just start. Yeah.
Again, it's just to jump, take that leap of faith.
Yeah.
And try. Again, always had one coach for some team, whether it was soccer or volley, like they lived by the Nike motto, just do it.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, come on, like, what you think? I'm out here trying, like,
Yeah.
But you just gotta like, it's that Steve Harvey thing, just jump.
Yeah.
It may not be pretty to start with. It may not be easy. It may not look like you're going to get to where you thought you would get to, especially like right away in the beginning.
Yeah, definitely.
But you have to. You just have to go for it.
Yeah.
And invest as much effort as you can.
Yeah.
Into getting somewhere. Don't half-ass it. Don't just don't get to the edge and be like, nah.
Yeah, 100%.
Just
120%.
Yeah, 120. You go, you get them.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that's gonna happen is that you're gonna be somewhere that you're gonna be that's yours, and you're gonna be happy that you took that leap of faith. So
for sure, that's dope, bro. Yeah.
100.
That's
man.
good. That's
Another
good.
fun session out here.
Respects for coming.
You already know.
Guys,
CST.
Yeah. I got a little sticker right there. You know.
Little stickers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my phone.
Thanks for joining us on the second/3rd episode. I don't really know. It's pretty good. It's been like 40 minutes at least, which is kind of crazy, right? So
we're gonna be here every day.
Every day. Alright guys, thank you. Peace. That's funny.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kinda unfamiliar right now.